Many Christians choose to work in the healthcare field because they want to follow Jesus. But staying true to this vision is so much harder than students anticipate.
The hardest part of my time in school has been trying to learn everything and do everything as fast as possible, and having the mental grit to get through it.
Yeah, when I was a medical student, we didn't have a CMDA chapter, and it was basically you're on your own.
Medical and dental school is hard, and the volume of information required for learning is just staggering. Up to 25% of medical students become depressed by the end of their first year, and up to 50% become burnout.
I've seen a lot of my friends in med school and residency distance themselves from God and church just because of time, because they're overwhelmed.
Just handling the work and life balance and being able to still keep that time with God and your Sundays sacred, because there is that competition, there's that feeling that you need to continue studying or you need to continue being just at work. That has been a huge challenge for me, but over the last few years, I think God has really been able to help me with that.
When they become professionals, they've got this massive debt load, a huge workload, and they suffer psychological effects due to the work. I remember when we were pregnant, our obstetrician would enter the room and he would immediately put his hand behind him and rest it on the doorknob. He would say, "Any questions, Mrs. Stout? Everything looks good." And then he was on to the next patient. Now that I minister to doctors, I understand the pressures that he was under, but we were left really hurt. We needed somebody to just slow down, take a few minutes, and really care.
If I try to incorporate, God into my practice, I'm just going to minimize God. But if I incorporate my medicine into God, it's actually going to expand it and really make it a whole lot more than just being a good doctor. It's going to have an internal impact on people's lives.
The pressures of working in the medical field add up to a life that can just feel unmanageable, and it keeps providers from focusing on why they entered healthcare in the first place, to serve Christ by serving their patients.